It's been over 20 years since Friends ended, yet the love for this legendary sitcom remains as strong as ever. But what happened to the stars who brought the laughs, the love, and the iconic moments of Friends to life? Some continued their Hollywood dominance, others stepped away from the spotlight, and one beloved cast member tragically passed away. Let's catch up with the cast of Friends and see where life has taken them since their Central Perk days. Jennifer Aniston as Rachel Green. Now 56, Jennifer Aniston remains one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. Before Friends, she was grinding away in Hollywood with roles in TV series like Malloy and Ferris Bueller. She starred in films like Camp Cucamonga and the horror flick Leprechaun. She also had guest roles in Quantum Leap, Herman's Head, and Burke's Law. But everything changed when she landed the role of Rachel Green, the spoiled yet lovable fashionista who became one of TV's most iconic characters. Her on-again, off-again romance with Ross Geller had audiences hooked. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Aniston, along with her female co-stars, became the highest-paid television actresses of all time, earning $1 million per episode each during the final season of Friends. During Friends, Jennifer starred in films like Picture Perfect, The Object of My Affection, Office Space, Rockstar, and Bruce Almighty, alongside Jim Carrey. These roles helped her establish herself beyond television. Post-Friends, Jennifer transitioned into films starring in The Breakup, Marley and Me, Horrible Bosses, We're the Millers, Cake, Dumplin', and Murder Mystery alongside Adam Sandler. She made a massive TV comeback in The Morning Show, winning a Screen Actors Guild Award and receiving multiple Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. In her personal life, Jennifer's relationships have been a major topic of public interest. She married Brad Pitt in 2000, but they divorced in 2005, leading to endless headlines about Angelina Jolie's involvement. Later, she married Justin Theroux in 2015, but they split in 2017. Over the years, she also dated Vince Vaughn, Paul Sculfer, and John Mayer. Despite years of speculation about motherhood, Jennifer has been open about her struggles with IVF and embracing her independence. Fun fact, Jennifer actually hated the Rachel haircut that became a global trend in the 90s. David Schwimmer as Ross Geller. Now 58, David will always be remembered as Ross Geller, the nerdy paleontologist with a knack for awkward moments. Before Friends, he guest starred on LA Law, NYPD Blue, Monty, and The Wonder Years. While still acting in Friends, his first leading film role was in The Pallbearer, followed by roles in Kissing a Fool, 6 Days, 7 Nights, Picking Up the Pieces, and Band of Brothers. These roles showcased his versatility in romantic comedies, thrillers, and more serious performances. He also turned down a major role in Men in Black in 1997, a decision he later regretted as the role ultimately went to Will Smith. Post-Friends, David was cast as the title character in Dwayne Hopwood and voiced Melman the Giraffe in Madagascar. He also acted in the dark comedy Big Nothing and the thriller Nothing But the Truth. He took on serious roles, starring in Feed the Beast and playing Robert Kardashian in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, which earned him an Emmy nomination. David returned to TV as a main character in the British sitcom Intelligence and has been involved in directing and theater work. In his personal life, David dated singer and songwriter Natalie Imbruglia in the late 1990s and later married British artist Zoe Buckman, with whom he was married from 2010 to 2017. They have a daughter together. Since their divorce, David and Zoe have remained on good terms and continue to co-parent amicably. He currently is rumored to be dating Eliana Jolkovsky, a 29-year-old medical student and activist. During HBO Max's Friends The Reunion, David and Jennifer Aniston admitted they had crushes on each other early on while filming Friends, but nothing ever happened between them. Did you know? David originally turned down the role of Ross, but the producers rewrote the character specifically for him. Courteney Cox as Monica Geller. Now 60, Courteney has continued to thrive in Hollywood. Before Friends, she appeared in Family Ties, Misfits of Science, Masters of the Universe, Seinfeld, The Trouble with Larry, and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective alongside Jim Carrey. She is also the girl Bruce Springsteen pulled on stage in his Dancing in the Dark music video. As Monica Geller, she was the glue that held the Friends group together with her competitive spirit and obsessive cleaning habits. While on Friends, Courteney starred in films like Scream, Scream 2, and 3,000 Miles to Graceland, solidifying her status in the horror and thriller genres. After Friends, she found success in Cougar Town, earning a Golden Globe nomination, and reprised her role as Gale Weathers in the Scream franchise. She also appeared in Bedtime Stories, Mothers and Daughters, and Shining Vale. Her personal life has seen its ups and downs. Courteney dated actor Michael Keaton from 1989 to 1995. She married her Scream co-star David Arquette in 1999, and they had a daughter before divorcing in 2013. She then started dating musician Johnny McDade of Snow Patrol, and while they got engaged in 2014, they later called the engagement off but have remained a couple. Fun fact, Courteney is the only main Friends cast member who never received an Emmy nomination for the show. Another fun tidbit, Jennifer Aniston is her daughter's godmother. Matthew Perry as Chandler Bing. Sadly, Matthew Perry passed away in 2023 at age of 54, but his legacy as the sarcastic yet lovable Chandler Bing remains unmatched. Before Friends, he had roles in Growing Pains, 90210, Sydney, Second Chance, Charles in Charge, and Silver Spoons, but it was Friends that made him a household name. During Friends, he appeared in films like Fools Rush In, Almost Heroes, The Whole 9 Yards, Serving Sarah, and The Whole 10 Yards. Post-Friends, Matthew starred in Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, Mr. Sunshine, Go On, The Odd Couple, and 17 Again, alongside Zac Efron, but his real battle was off-screen. He struggled with addiction for years and became an advocate for recovery, opening a sober living facility called the Perry House and writing his memoir Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. In his personal life, Matthew dated Yasmin Bleeth in 1995, Julia Roberts from 1995 to 1996, and Lizzie Kaplan from 2006 to 2012. In November 2020, Matthew became engaged to literary manager Molly Hurwitz, but their engagement ended in 2021. After his personal struggles, Matthew's life tragically came to an end on 28 October 2023. He was found unresponsive in his hot tub, and an autopsy revealed that ketamine, along with other factors, played a role in his passing. His death led to an investigation and multiple indictments against those involved in supplying him with the drug. In his memory, the Matthew Perry Foundation was established to support addiction recovery. Matthew Perry's legacy will forever live on through his portrayal of Chandler Bing, and he will be deeply missed by his friends, family, and fans. Rest in peace, Matthew. Lisa Kudrow as Phoebe Buffay. Now 61, Lisa Kudrow has remained a force in Hollywood. Before Friends, she appeared in Mad About You, Bob, Newhart, and Cheers, but it was Phoebe Buffay, the quirky, guitar-playing free spirit that made her a fan favorite. During her tenure on Friends, Lisa appeared in several comedy films, such as Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion, Hanging Up, Dr. Dolittle 2, Analyze This and its sequel Analyze That, and dramatic films such as Wonderland and The Opposite of Sex. She also hosted Saturday Night Live. After Friends, she starred in The Comeback, Web Therapy, P.S. I Love You, Easy A, The Girl on the Train, and Booksmart. She has also produced and written for various projects showcasing her talents behind the camera. Lisa has been married to French advertising executive Michel Stern since 1995, and they share a son. Unlike some of her co-stars, she has kept a relatively low profile in the tabloids. Did you know? Lisa actually hated playing the guitar and tried to convince producers to let Phoebe play bongos instead. Matt LeBlanc as Joey Tribbiani. Now 57, Matt made Joey Tribbiani an iconic character with his "How you doin'" catchphrase. Before Friends, he appeared in TV 101, Married with Children, Top of the Heap, and Vinny and Bobby. During Friends, Matt starred in Ed, Lost in Space, Charlie's Angels, and its sequel Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, expanding his presence beyond TV comedy. After Friends, he starred in the ill-fated Friends spin-off series Joey, but later found success in episodes starring as a fictionalized version of himself, which won him a Golden Globe. He also co-hosted Top Gear and starred in Man with a Plan. In his personal life, Matt dated actress Kate Hudson in the mid-1990s. He later married British-born American model Melissa McKnight from 2003 to 2006, and they have a daughter together. He then dated actress Andrea Anders, whom he met in 2004 while she was co-starring as his friend and eventual love interest on Joey. Their relationship was confirmed in 2006, following Matt's split from his wife. After over 8 years as a couple, Matt announced at the start of 2015 that he and Anders had been broken up for several months. He then dated TV producer Aurora Mulligan, whom he met while she was working as a producer on Top Gear from 2016 to 2022. As of now, Matt is not known to be in a relationship. Here's a fun tidbit. Matt moved to New York at the age of 17 to pursue a career in modeling, but after being told he was too short for the industry, he eventually made his way to Hollywood, where he stumbled into acting instead. And that's a wrap. From their early days in Hollywood to their lives after Friends, this cast has been through it all. Whose post-Friends journey interested you the most? Let me know in the comments below.